SMX Facts time. We bring Clinton Fowler and his statistics onto the show as always. Everyone's buzzing about Eli Tomac, and why wouldn't they? But I know you're going to give us something extra that we probably hadn't thought about, so give it to us with Eli.
Yeah, obviously an incredible win against Jet Lawrence and a great head-to-head battle. Seeing him win the 53rd time, the 11th consecutive year, absolutely incredible. But the new piece here, the wrinkle that's really impressive, and we've talked about performance and longevity, the new piece is he's the 6th oldest rider to win in Supercross. He just passed Kevin Windham, who was 7th and 8th, by just a day to move into that slot. But the most impressive piece here, JT, a lot of these guys were really good. Obviously, they're winning. But Eli Tomac is now the oldest rider to ever hold the red plate and lead the series. He's not just winning and getting it as a one-off. He is one of the guys right now, JT.
Yeah, we've talked about that throughout the offseason and coming into the season, that he was adamant about being this guy again, and it wasn't going to be this swan song type season. It wasn't going to be, well, let's see how it goes. He's here to try to win this SMX World Championship. Full stop, end of story. And I think through 2 rounds, he has backed up those words.
Okay, that's one side of the age spectrum. What else are you looking at?
Yeah, now we've got the other side of it. In the 450s, obviously, we've seen the age getting older and older over the years. We've seen that in the 250s. But in San Diego, we saw something different. But let me ask a question. Do you guys know the last time we've seen 3 teenagers on a podium all together?
To me, that would seem common. Is it not? Is it not something we see in that class all the time? No?
Back in the 1990s, it was. But guys, it's been since 2011, nearly 15 years ago, when we saw Dean Wilson, Justin Barcia, and Blake Warden, all 19-year-old teenagers, on the podium. It's been a very long time. The shift has been getting older and older. But in San Diego, guys, while we saw Eli Tomac, the 6th oldest, win the premier class, in the small bike class, in the 250s, we saw the top 4 of the top 5 as teenagers. And it was just Jordan Smith, who's 28 years old, that kind of ruined that party with his second podium of the season. So just incredible to see the future talent that we've coming up. And JT, like, you just think about a kid like Hayden Deegan and Ryder DeFrancisco and Julian Beaumer, and this young talent that's come up through SMX Next program, is really impressive to see the emergence of them this year in the 250s.
It has been, and I wonder if that's going to be a 250 West specific dynamic, because when you look at the East, it is full of veterans, guys like Tom Vial and RJ Hampshire, and now Levi Kitchen. You go down the list, there's a lot of veteran talent on the East. So these kids on the West are making the most of this opportunity, and good for them. This is what this 250 class is all about. Jump up, take advantage of the opportunity, and establish themselves for the next, 5 years as 250 contenders.
Thanks for the stats, Clinton.
Thanks, Weech.
Well, this is it. We are off to round 3 of SMX this weekend. Same schedule that we had at San Diego. So that means 3 o'clock Eastern, race day live coverage begins. That's qualifying. And then the racing begins at 8:30 Eastern. You can watch it live on Peacock inside the United States, or the SMX video pass out of it.
Hi folks, Lee Diffie from NBC Sports here. If you truly enjoyed what you just watched, you can get more news, interviews, and highlights by subscribing to the Motorsports on NBC YouTube page. You can get it all, so go for it.